Hey guys, what's up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about movesets for Mandibuzz. But before we begin, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button. Helps you stay connected to the channel, stay updated on my latest content, and helps the channel grow. So it's a good situation for all of us. Today we're going to be talking about Mandibuzz, how to use it in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It won't be too long before Crown Tundra comes out, and then if you're watching this after Crown Tundra comes out, well then good for you. I will be doing movesets on all the Pokemon that will be coming out then, like when the legendaries return, and like I believe the Hoenn starters are returning, so that should be not fun at all. But yeah, so if you're interested in that stuff, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. But enough rambling, let's talk about Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is a super bulky, bulk monster. I don't know why that said bulk like a million times right there, but it's a super tanky, bulky Pokemon, and it's really hard to take down. Most of the time, people think Mandibuzz, oh, defensive wall tank. It's gonna be doing statusy things like taunt or defog, stuff like that. Yeah, it's really good at that stuff, but it can be ran offensively too. Looking at these base stats, it doesn't look too good, honestly. Base 65 attack, base 55 special attack, and 80 speed. I guess the speed is usable, but it's not really the best. But it does have a really cool ability in weak armor. Now, what weak armor does is when you get hit with a physical move, it drops your defense by 1 stage, but it boosts your speed by 2. So if you're running a modest nature full investment or adamant, that makes you outspeed pretty much everything. Except for maybe a few select choice scarfers. So the idea behind offensive Mandibuzz, whether you want to run special or physical, is to pair it with something with priority, a priority physical move like Accelerock Lycanroc or Ice Shard Sneasel. And why Sneasel over Weavile? Well, Sneasel that can't get flinched and faked out because of inner focus, so. And it's got base 115 speed, so a Sneasel outspeeds Lycanroc, so it depends what you want to do. If you want to lead with 2 dark types, it kind of leaves you vulnerable to fairy type attacks, but you know, whatever. But yeah, Lycanroc or Sneasel are the best 2 self-proccers of weakness policy for these 2 Mandibuzzes. I've been testing a special Mandibuzz on Showdown, and it's really funny. It does get some really nice surprise KOs on people that aren't expecting it. When you're boosting your special attack by 2, you're only getting to 234, which honestly isn't the best. But you will, when you're Dynamaxed, your Dark Pulse turns into Max Darkness, and that drops special defense on the other side. And that is why I've been running special, because when you're at +2 and they're at -1, that's a difference of 3 stages. You're just going to be smashing stuff regardless of that bad special attack stat. You can run physical. I haven't tried it yet, but you do have a higher attack stat, so your attack is going to be almost at 260, 256. So, yeah. Mandibuzz, I've been running it with special Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Dark Pulse. Heat Wave allows it to hit Ferrothorn to Spoko it when you're going for max flare. Air Slash turns into max airstream, which it's like probably the best max move of the game. Provides really good speed control. It makes your Mandibuzz gives it +3 attack after you procced weak armor. So your opponent might have used Tailwind, but you're still going faster because you got another stage of speed over them. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So if you're going to be running an offensive Mandibuzz, I always recommend having a flying move, whether you're running physical or special. Physical, you get access to Brave Bird, which hits harder than, what am I running? Air Slash. But yeah, Brave Bird, it's, you do damage to yourself. But that's okay. Steel Wing, you get more coverage with physical too, so I put Steel Wing here to give you a defense boost and to help you fend off against fairy types. You do get access to, what was it I saw earlier? U-turn, which isn't the most ideal, because after you've procced weakness policy, you're kind of just wasting it, honestly, because you're just switching out. but when you're max, it turns into max Flutterby with drop special attack on the other side. It's kind of effectively the same thing as running a ground move like Bone Rush, which hits 2 to 5 turns, which again isn't the most, what am I trying to say, reliable, because it's 90 accuracy and only hits 2 to 5 times. It's one of those moves that it's really reliant on luck. But when you're Dynamax, it turns into Max Quake, and that gives you a special defense boost, which is effectively the same thing as dropping special attack on the other side, but you won't be proccing any competitives or defiance or anything on the other side, so I'd probably go with Bone Rush instead of U-Turn if I was going to go down that route. Rock Tomb, if you want, give you some rock coverage. I don't think you really need that, but yeah, I'd probably go Brave Bird, Steel Wing, and Knockoff if I was to go down the physical Mandibuzz route. Yeah. And as for just running a normal Mandibuzz, invest 100% into your HP and 100 and the rest into like when your defense is just to like specialize in either physical or special. 110 base hit points paired with 105 defense and 95 special defense. You're really tanky, so just pick one and like dedicate that to being your wall for either special or physical. When it comes to running specific moves, these two are just kind of running the basic Mandibuzz options. You can put Roost, Toxic, Taunt, Foul Play. It does get Toxic this generation, which is nice. A lot of Pokemon lost that this generation. And it gets Knockoff too, and that is also another move that Pokemon don't generally get access to anymore. So if you want to run Mandibuzz defensively, you get access to some moves that are very precious in Generation 8. You can run Roost, Taunt, Toxic, Foul Play, U-Turn. A slow U-Turn is always nice. So yeah, defensive Mandibuzz is a really tanky Pokemon. And if you're running like a Mandibuzz paired with a Lycanroc lead or something, people might assume you're going to Dynamax the Lycanroc because it's more offensive orientated Pokemon a lot of the time. People are going to think, oh, Mandibuzz, it's not going to Dynamax, it's not going to do much damage to me. It's probably running Overcoat, it's probably going to be doing weird things, like defensive things, it's going to try to status me, but nah. It's a good fake out lead without having access to the move fake out, if you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for Crown Tundra stuff when that comes out in a couple weeks. And yeah, make sure to do all those things. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.